This time when we went out though, a bitch ordered like 3 full course meals and some appetizers on a nigga. The bitch ate one meal, barely nibbled on the other two and the appetizers, and took all that shit to go. Now, money is not really an issue for me, but that shit tripped me out. I assumed the bitch was getting food for her kids as well. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 35-year-old nigga getting chilly as a HVAC tech for the county of Los Angeles. I have a few bitches I hang out with, but I can't really say I have a stable team of bitches. I recently took out a 32-year-old bad bitch postal worker bitch. For the record, she has 2 small kids, a daughter that's 5 and a son that's 7. Their father is in prison for murder and he is done. I took that bitch to Tony's on the Pier in Redondo Beach. This was my second time taking a bitch out to eat. The first time we went out to the Water Grill in downtown LA. This time when we went out though, a bitch ordered like 3 full course meals and some appetizers on a nigga. The bitch ate one meal, barely nibbled on the other 2 and the appetizers, and took all that shit to go. Now, money is not really an issue for me, but that shit tripped me out. I assumed the bitch was getting food for her kids as well. I know times are tight out here. Do you think that me not checking her for that was some sucker shit? And do you think the bitch was testing me? For the record, I have not fucked her yet. Okay. Hit the like button. Shout out to ELB for that $20. I'ma say this, man. You know, hey, man. You know she got the kids at the house, so you know, it might have been a test right there. You know, she wants you to know it's a group package. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like, you know, you got to make a decision, man. If you want to deal with that, you know, she coming with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if you want to deal with that, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like, you know, hey, you know the situation with they pops, you know, he's washed, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can see I can see like that happening once or twice maybe, you know what I'm saying? But it as if that's a regular activity, I don't know about that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like she probably was testing the waters to see if you down for the group package, you know what I'm saying? if she really, you know, if you really like her, you gotta accept the group package. You know what I'm saying? You know, and yeah, I mean that's why you know bitches with kids. You know what I'm saying? You know you gotta think about that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that. You know, is she worth it? You know what I mean? Do she bring that much happiness to the situation? You know what I'm saying? Is she like, you know, you know, I ain't hating on the post office, man. I ain't hating on the post office, man. But you know, the post office be having some disgruntled bitches. You know what I'm saying? You know, cause you know that post office is treacherous in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you know. So you got to think, man. Do you want to deal with that? It's easier to fuck with bitches that don't got kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if um, you know what I'm saying, how you know, I don't know what kind of nigga you are. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like, I'm gonna tell you, this just how I did it before. Like, when a bitch did that to me, you know, I made a bitch. I checked the bitch about it right there, and I was like, hey, you know, and you know, I might have been shitty. I might, you know, I look back on it, and maybe I was shitty, you know, but I checked the bitch on it. I was like, hey, why you getting all that food? And she was like, oh, I was just really hungry. I'm like, hey man, that's a lot of food right there, man. You know, that's a lot of food. She's like, well, you know, I don't have the money with me right now, but I could pay you when you get home, when you drop me off. And I was like, all right. So when you know, when I dropped her off, I had her shoot me that bread, and then you know I didn't even try to go out with a bitch no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I was like, you know, but that's me though, and maybe I was shitty. You know what I'm saying? If she like a bad bitch and she got a good spirit and maybe she worth it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't make that like a regular thing, no. Hit the like button for this game. Simply simping. You failed the test, then. No, you see her shady character. An honest woman will ask, hey, do you mind if I have X, Y, and Z, you know? Should have established the group package before taking her. Yeah, that's lame. Yeah, man. You know, yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, I'm shitty. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm a shitty motherfucker, man. I hate to say that about myself. I know that sounds dark. The BossMack didn't sponsor the kids. But hey, if she like a good bitch though, if she's a good bitch, you know what I'm saying? She might have been, you know, I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then too, man. Some bitches come from such fucked up situations, man. Shit be so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They all corrupted. You know what I mean? I can only imagine. You know, her baby daddy done. You know what I'm saying? And see, you might be looking thirsty. See, you took her to the water grill, like, you know, that's a high end seafood spot. You know what I'm saying? So she probably was like, well, we going to the water grill, you know what I'm saying? And then, you hoping to fuck and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? She come with the package, you know what I'm saying? But the BossMack personally, see, I don't give a fuck. I end the shit off. You know what I'm saying? I be like, nah, that's out of pocket. I just was taking you out. You feel me? Why I gotta I gotta feed the kids too. Like, what we doing? What we doing? What's going on? Ooh, I sound like a dark human being. But that's some shit I would do. Hit the like button for this game. I mean, and then like, if you got it, you know what I'm saying? You know what's going on. You having some compassion. You be like, but I can't get down like this. I'm not they dad. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to make a decision if you want to fuck with a bitch with kids. You know what I'm saying? He never hit though. She might be getting ready to let a nigga hit though. You know what I'm saying? She might be getting ready. She might be a good bitch. You know what I'm saying? She might want to see where a nigga heart is at. Where your heart at? You know what I'm saying? Where your heart at? I'm a package deal. I'd rather see a bitch might be on some shit like, I'd rather get you to bounce now. You gotta accept the package. I'd rather get you to bounce from the gate. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here on some struggle shit, post office. You know what I'm saying? Baby daddy washed. You know what I'm saying? And here you is, you want to fuck though. I can see that you got it because you took me to the water grill and now we over here and ain't no need to act like everything is sweet. You know what I'm saying? I really got these kids, so let me go ahead and see where your head is at. You feel me? And you got to make it, make a decision. Like, let's say you take her out again and she do that again, then you gotta say something like, what's popping, like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Hit the like button. She should have food for her kids, yet used. She should have food for her kids, yet she used you to feed them with no regard for your pockets. Facts. Them kids gonna be all right. Facts. Accept the package. Ha! Nope. She failed the test, not the other way around. I feel you. And see, we don't know what kind of dude this is too. Like, his perception might be sucker. He might have a sucker perception to the bitch. She might see you as a sucker though. Like, it could be that. He took an Applebee's quality bitch to a high-end spot. Of course, she's gonna go order everything. She's not used to that treatment. He should have kept her in the gutter. Phoenix smiles. You know how niggas be trying to, niggas be trying to show their culture to a bitch. You feel me? But yeah, man, it depends on, if you giving off them thirsty vibes, you know what I'm saying? You done went for it now, you know what I'm saying? So the next time you go out with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? If she line you up again, make sure you say something and find out what's going on and get it all out in the open. Get it all out in the open. You feel me? Get it all out in the open. Like, what's up, man? You know, you ordering for your kids and shit. What we doing? You know, I don't mind looking out for you, man, but what we doing? What's going on? And just get it all out there. Let a bitch say what she gotta say, man. It might be her eating it all. Shit. We assuming it's for the kids. It might be her eating it all and shit. Like, she want to save some. We don't know. We assuming. And then, you know, maybe the next time you pick her up, she might suck your dick in the car. We don't know. She might be one of them bitches that, you know, after you went to the water grill, you know, she told her homegirls about it. And then, you know, one of her homegirls gave her some fucked up advice. Like, girl, you should order. I ordered a lot of shit when I went out with a nigga. He took me to whoop-de-whoop. I just ordered a bunch of shit and took it to the house to eat later. It's good, cause you know, hey man, you know, rent high out here. Rent is high as fuck. Food is expensive as fuck and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't know what kind of vehicle you pulled up on a bitch in. You know what I'm saying? You know, HVAC tech, making good chili out there. You know what I'm saying? Her kids should be invisible at this point. They should, yeah. She could have took it back to another dude. That's how they play up. That's some sucker shit. That's some sucker shit, though. I would feel like a sucker if a bitch, even though I know that niggas is doing that. That's some real shit. But that's I would feel like a sucker if a bitch, you know, came back from a date with some extra food and shit, you know, like, yeah, I ordered an extra, you know, I ordered some extra fish and this and that, you know, for you. I would feel like a sucker eating that, you know. I ain't gonna even hold you. So I bought Tex-Mex. She enjoyed it and was thankful genuinely. Tech that too. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But you done already took the bitch out. She done did it. You done dropped her off. So the next time you hang out with a bitch, you know, see how she move. You know what I'm saying? And if she order up some more shit like that, you know, find out what's going on, nigga. Find out what's going on, my nigga. She might see you as a sucker. Or she might see you as a savior. Hit the like button for this game, dog. Yeah. Oh, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I've seen chicks order drinks and bring it to the dude in the club many times. That's different. That's different. A drink, that's different. Food. There's something about food, man. Like, that's like, you couldn't go get the food yourself type shit, man. Me personally, I would not feel manly eating food that another nigga purchased. Even though I know I've seen shit like that. Me personally, I wouldn't feel like, you know. I wouldn't even want to drink another nigga purchased either, man. I wouldn't even like that though either, man. I wouldn't even feel. That's some sucker shit. But other niggas might not feel like suckers. Yeah. Hit the like button for this game. How long I been on here, man? I be feeling like, man. First thing, invited her for a cheap date like coffee. See if she's a gold digger. You know, that's some shit that's some shit that the BossMack do. That's what I be doing. Like I do shit like that. Let's go talk. Let's chop it up. Let's see what kind of, you know what I mean? Let me see if I see any bullshit in your character.